to be vigilant. That's why that one they call the Azwam or Guinea. Immediately he said it. He brought it on his own social handle platform. Start saying that our leader is going against our prime minister, Mati Samuel Lepa. You see, people can misinterpret a lot of things and cook some jargon, to make it to look real, whereas it's not real. Okay, so our people, the last message I will drop here is that our leader Mazen Nandekalu see us as people with good heart, whiter than snow, as pure as white. So we are not killers. We are not aggressive. We are just peace-loving people, good movement, and we don't look for trouble. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. You've done very, very well. And more people are joining us. More media warriors are coming on, and they will always speak when it gets to their own turn. We don't go back. So let's proceed. Then my beloved brother, Vam, please kindly dig deep into that very video. This is a video that's in circulation, just as we are all saying that when that video was made, so many people gave a wrong interpretation to that video. And even up to today, some of them are still trying to use that video to play some games. Please, can you explain to Biafrans, in the present day and things we are seeing, what was Mazen Nandekano talking about?
Thank you very much, Comrade Chooks. Thank you so much. And we all know that Mazen Nandekano is not a man that, makes statements, out of context. Mazen Nandekano, the last time you checked him, he had always, been firm on people that will stand to defend Biafra. And in doing that, he identified our Prime Minister, Mas Simon Ekpa. And the last time you checked, he has always told you that Mas Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension. And when they cornered Mazen Nandekano with all these lies they thought they have told him, and then they were asking him a question in the courtroom, in open space, Mazen Nandekano told them that Biafra land must be what? Peaceful. And that is why I am here. And I remember in that particular straight line, was it the same day or the next day, he told them that Biafra must come. And that's why he was there. He said Biafra must come. So if Biafra must come, Mazen Nandekano is telling you that our people must be safe and they must be protected. Mazen Nandekano knows that it is not our people that kill the consul. Knows that it is not our people that are hunting after the commanders of ESN. So the commanders of ESN and the consul that was taken out, they were in the bushes protecting our land. So these are the people that have made sure that Biafra land remained peaceful and calm. That Biafra land is not filled up or littered with what do you call this camp where these refugees are gathered, are running to IDP camps. It is because of these, our solid men, that Biafra land is not littered with IDP camps. So when they are telling you that Mazen Nandekano is against Simon Ekpa, that is called them badadash or rubbish. Because Mazen Nandekano knows those that are standing and maintaining his legacy are the people that are looking for the calmness and the peaceful, scenario of Biafra land. And Mazen Simon Ekpa is one person that wants Biafra land to be as peaceful as anything else. And for Biafra to remain peaceful, we must engage those that are coming to bring trouble to Biafra land. Remember the last time you checked Mazen Nandekano is not going to tell you, when the terrorists are coming, don't engage them. Just be calm. No. That's not what it means. So they are painting a picture of Mazen Nandekano that will tell you, no, hold fire. They raped your daughter for 6 months. They impregnated her and they abort the baby. And they come, you will tell them, hey, did anybody touch you? Did anybody do anything to you? No, don't worry. You know I'm your friend. Nobody will touch you. Don't worry. Is it only 3 months you raped her? Yes, okay, no problem. Please don't do it again. You agree that you did it now. Don't do it again. Is that what Mazen Nandekano expects you to do for Biafra to be calm. These people are just, I don't know the kind of language that we use to address them for you to understand how evil they are. To use this particular statement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is telling them, Mazi is trying to tell you that, look, Biafra must be peaceful. The people that are responsible to make it peaceful must be up and doing. Those that are responsible to make Biafra peaceful are our men in the hood and our men on ground to make sure that Biafra land is peaceful. And if they are not there, these hoodlums, these terrorists, these blood-sucking demons, they don't want Biafra to be peaceful. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants them to be at their duty. Remember, in one of those statements, he actually said, you have to maintain your position. Do you remember some of the statements he made? Maintain your position. So how do you maintain your position? The last time you knew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the last time he communicated you, he told you that Nigeria will end, that we are very, very angry, that by the time we are done with Nigeria, that name will cease to exist. So how do you make that happen? How do you make it happen? So use your tongue and count your teeth. My time is up.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much. You have done justice to that very topic. And I will go over to my brother 247. 247, please kindly tear apart that very message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The last message we had from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, directly from him, not second-hand message, directly. Can you please tear that message into pieces for our people to recollect? Because some of us have a very short memory.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, media team. Thank you, government in exile, able ministers, lions and lionesses. I greet you all, and my Biafran people, I greet you all. And before we talk about that video, I want you to remember when, you see, one thing with these fools is that when you call them fools, they are like their names. One thing with these fools, we say, they know how to do timing. Go back, the day that video was made, what was happening? Waiting they play when that thing that this thing play when that time, you remember the time every day China Samoru go come Radio Biafra with Chike Doziem, they go name people as criminals. They go name ESN, say they are criminals, and the following day they will come back before they start naming new ones. They go tell you, say, those people where we would name yesterday, they have been killed by Nigerian government. And all those people where they name and kill are ESN people that refuse to follow them to kill Biafran people, to wipe out Biafran people, to fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made that video. That was when he made that statement. They are quick to come. How can Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you to stop, sit at home? The mother, how can, listen, that monkey baboon, that yellow, orange, I don't know whether na guava color, been orange color monkey that is speaking, that have Irufant or a coke. I don't know why he think he's smart to come and deceive fools. Biafrans are no longer fools. Biafrans are wise. You cannot come and tell us that Nnamdi Kanu in dungeon. Listen, we know Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will not even want anybody, even in jail. He never wished him bad, despite the useless boy he is. His foolishness and uselessness, he never wished him bad. You know how them to organize and make it end. No, he leave him. Today, tell they believe say Nnamdi Kanu plan make the deport him. He no concern Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu never na Biafra BM. No be anybody. He say one make it go break. Nnamdi Kanu never see road to make you give him waiting he want. Why you not allow Nnamdi Kanu to get access to his personal doctor? You deny that one. Now to come and tell me Nnamdi Kanu send you, make it go arrest him now. Who you they tell? Nnamdi Kanu order in arrest. Useless boy like you. I've been a man. You they behave like a boy self. I don't know the one why I go for you. Eh? You are stupid though. Let me tell you. Anything coming out from those people are not from our leader. Whenever you hear a news, information, direction from Mazen Nnamdi, you will know. Once you get the information, you don't need anybody to tell you that this is truly from Mazen Nnamdi. We must to keep fighting. Mazen Nnamdi said, is Biafra or nothing? He said the only thing that was making to drop Biafra is till he is lowered under this, inside this 6 feet. If not, he know the stop. He is not giving up. He is no retreat, no surrender. That is what he has been saying, and that is what he is saying till today. If Mazen Nnamdi is tired of fighting for Biafra, he will just say, I beg open this shell, make I come out and make on a carry on a Biafra, no they interested. He will see him outside. So why would you think that Mazen Nnamdi will tell you to stop sit at home? The sit at home that is the only reason why the world is still remembering and Nigerians know that there is somebody called Mazen Nnamdi. Even me and you know that somebody is called Mazen Nnamdi is because of that sit at home. If not for that, me and you for the do Arabanco for social media, if we call social media now, we get so many things. We go there top one Nigeria. We go there look for a way forward to bring Nigeria to one beautiful Nigeria where terrorists will come and cut off our heads one morning. I know say my time never reach. Okay, make I surrender here.
Your time is up. Your time is up.
Thank you.
Okay, my beloved brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contributions. You have done very well. Now we are going to call in our Minister of Information. He's part of us, and we have been waiting for him to take up the stage. And now that he has come, we'll give him 4 minutes with his introduction. Yeah, I believe you have seen the video we are talking about, so please kindly dig deep into that video. It's been a very long time, but that was the very last time we had an instruction, express instruction from Mazen Nnamdi, undiluted. We want you to please kindly dig into that very last statement of Mazen Nnamdi that we got from him directly. Speak to Biafrans on that. After
Sorry, was not here when the video was played. Maybe we need to replay it for him again. Does he know the video we're talking about?
Sorry, as
okay,
far as Biafra is concerned, we can give messages that comes from our leader. And with the tide of events, we understand everything that happens, progress. So even if we are called in the dream and say, we will explain. Tell us what happened in Izombe. Under hopeless of the man, we can tell. Tell us what happened in
my village in the course. So
to go and peruse. We don't need paper to peruse. We just need to keep our head. That's they go to house. I'm so happy to have you guys around. You guys are awesome. And to the Biafran people, kudos to you all for making the whole world and one Nigeria in general to know that the Biafran Republic government in charge, not the Efulefus, not the criminal terrorists, not the bloodsuckers, not the ones that licks the wounds of Fulani terrorists, just power. I thank you all, Biafrans, good and blessed and blessed and blessed to be to the womb that gave birth to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. One of because through that womb, all of us have been blessed, and our eyes are open to come to the under. It's not for us. It has deceived many years, but you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, have helped us to come to the realization of this very prayer in this 21st century. We don't know what will have happened. Our body bags have been packed like water to Medugri, Benue every day. No, so imagine a state in Sokoto, in Borno State, where over vice taxes are collected, everything are being controlled by the terrorists, and the Nigerian conventional pay no ears to it for the whole world to know. We thank you, Mazen Namdekano, so much. I don't know how to express that happiness and joy of your existence. But what is happening now proudly can define your existence, because it is your open the eyes opening now. Our PM, the Agone Chamber of Roland, we salute you. We salute your efficiency, the agility that you have come up with, and the posterity of Biafra that speaks inside out of you. And solidly behind you. To my media team, that too much. I don't know how the media would have been without you guys, because in 1960 to 1970s, the premiers of London and BBC London was, and all kinds of blasts and propaganda against the Biafran people. But in this very pace of time, you guys have been able to change the narrative. Left, right, morning, day, and night, and speaking to Biafrans for them to understand where we got it wrong. Thank you so much. Let the fire continue, because without you, Biafran people will not be happening. You all are the mouth of Biafrans. You all are the mouthpiece of the government in exile, and your work will continue to speak. Home, Q, for today's sit at home, because I've seen it. Calling on the Nigerian media for everything that they see the way they see it. Go and bring off last month, because we have seen Peter Mba with the video last month bring media through Sahara Reporter and telling us he went to the market to supervise people in the market, whereas it's not today's video and today's pictures. So you guys should go and look for the current. How the propaganda will come. We are still here to put it straight. Now, down to the video. Not before they said it was not Mazen Namdekano that won. Okay, I see your bell. It was not Mazen Namdekano that was speaking in that video, and they decided to say, "Oh, it's Mazen Namdekano." So the full was that. So, if we are to go by the message that MNK dropped in that video, peace is a presence. Peace is no raping. Peace is a presence of pillage. Peace is a presence of no destruction of lives and property. Peace is a way they don't carry over 600 and children that are by Fulani. Hey, peace is a presence where Jakaban does not send his men to go and do what they want to do. Peace is a presence of where Asari Dokubo men to go and kill people and then fight. The presence of where in your house and feel comfortable. You wake up, you do what you want to do, then you everything at your own disposal. That is what defines. So when MNK said, "I want peace to reign," the message was to us that are still here. Was reminding us and say, for there to be peace in Biafra land, you must expunge the terrorists. You must continue, because if you're looking for peace to be in Biafra land, you must make sure is not scrapped. You must make sure Biafran Liberation Army emerge and then they stand. You must make sure that all Biafrans are secured. How will they be secured? So the ESN increase weaponry. We make sure their checks multiply every day. We raise funds and then remember that we have, of which if we are doing the kill all of them all. That is when the peace. When we don't stop, we will have the peace for our people. MNK was reminding us. He was speaking in parables. For us that understood, we decoded the message. But for the Indians, because Thomas eluded them and they can never have war. Let me stop here now, because I see my raising is before this bell now will ring on my head.
Thank you so much, my minister. Thank you so much. You've done very well. I can see Gaddafi there. Gaddafi, are you there with us? Gaddafi, are you there? Okay, when he comes.
Mazi issues novels to join with what Mazen and Carlo said. There is something I want make you look. Just take a look at this. Make we just take a look. Shoes make you they read them. I go there. I go. They scroll up.
Okay, he said on the 28th of June, 2021, posted it online that the day MNK was brought to the zoo, Ejiofor was there with those that with DSS. That was why I can't see clearly here.
Okay, wait, make I read that. Wait.
Okay.
On the 29th of June 2021, I posted it online that the day Mazen Nanekalo was brought to the zoo, Ejiofor was there with the DSS. That's why Mazen Nanekalo was blindfolded, so that Mazen Nanekalo will not see him. The whole plans was done with the DSS general accompanied with 6 DSS operatives in the office of Ejiofor. Now, when you look at this picture, you will see DSS bag is circled is DSS bag, and Ejiofor is sitting in his office. That is the inner chamber, inner office in his office. You can see the DSS bag and properties inside there. Then we go down. Let us scroll down to read furthermore. He said, I have been vindicated once again. I gave out the intels, then they insulted me. Today, what is happening? Some may ask, how did I know all these? You must understand that God is with us. I also told us that Ejiofor was the man that made the last call with Mazen Nandekalo before the departure of Mazen Nandekano. Look at the glass behind Ejiofor on his office. You will see the reflection of one of the DSS personnel. Ejiofor made a video call to Mazen Nandekano to show DSS the particular outfit Mazen Nandekano is putting on. On same picture was sent to those in Kenya so that there will be no mistake. He is the most trusted. So, and he is the most trusted, and the same person that is telling you today that Mazen Nandekalo asked Simon Ekpa to be arrested, asked him to arrest Simon Ekpa.
Excuse me, who wrote that thing?
Huh?
Who wrote that thing?
It's in Twitter, Biafra Liberation.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother, for that very in-depth explanation that you just brought in. You see, a lot of things that have been happening, that we are seeing, some of them, you wouldn't get them clearer until when you have patience to follow gradually, then you arrive at a point where you have no doubt anymore. Today is a day that we have chosen to celebrate, not to celebrate, to remember, and let the world know that Mazen Nandekano, who they are holding against an innocent man, a prisoner of conscience, a person that even their own court have said, let him go. They continue to hold him. And there is another lie that they are pushing in, that every Biafran has to be aware of. You see, when they try to blackmail you as a Biafran to make you feel that you are committing offense, we are not committing any offense by sitting at home. Every Biafran that is watching us, let me tell you, Civil disobedience is the most peaceful and democratic way to air your opinion, more especially when you are dealing with a tyrant. Very, very peaceful and democratic. Civil disobedience. And inside that civil disobedience, we choose the most calm way. Sit at home. When you see them making you feel as if you are committing any offense by sitting at home, you are not committing any offense when you sit at home. When you embark on civil disobedience, you are not committing. Even recently, one of them there, one of them is it Sheikh Sani or whatever, confirmed it. That sit at home is a legitimate way of people airing their opinion. It is democratic. It is not a crime. But when they push it, they will like to, they will make you feel as if you are committing a crime. In fact, if there are any people that are right in their action, it is the original IPOB today that are standing and sitting and asking them to obey their own laws. In that request, we didn't call for people to go and protest. We didn't call for any riot. We didn't call for any armed operation. What we took is the most peaceful way. Sit at home calmly. Let the world see your disapproval of what is happening in the zoo. But when they explain it, they will try to make it look as if you are committing a crime. Every Biafran, wherever you're watching up from, we are doing the best thing you can do. We are following the most legitimate way to air our opinion. And remember the word that our Prime Minister used recently. He said, if you want peace, you must prepare for war. And when you see that they have given him an ambassador of peace, that very title, it speaks volume. They gave him an ambassador of peace in the midst of the time when they were calling him terrorist. In the midst of the time where they were putting bounty on his head, the global community gave him an ambassador of peace. If you want peace, you must prepare for war. And for those of us who are confused, you don't know why our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, is doing what he's doing. You don't know, you are surprised. You don't know why he's following the direction he's following. You don't know why he will never take any bribe. You don't know why he will never go back in his words. I would like my beloved brother, 247, to play the interview that he had with Martin Nandekano. In that interview, listen carefully to that interview, and you will now see why we must do what we are doing, why we must stand our ground. Please play that very interview before we go into it. No volume. No volume on the video.
Sorry.
Guys, to compel, but they did not use.
Let me rewind it. Sorry.
But to they have come this far. One thing I'm going to ask you, I think it's going to be the last question before I will allow you to rest, because you have been on this journey for a very long time and every day on the phone and all that. So I'm going to ask you one last question. The question is this: if from what I've just read now about the motion for Biafra independence at the UK Parliament, yes. The wording is that the Office of the Commonwealth must make sure they use their diplomatic power ties to compel, but they did not use the word compel, but to compel Nigerian government to organize referendum for a possible freedom of Biafra. And this is exactly what we are all asking. Now, if this did not happen, are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra? Yes. I'm going to be number one to follow you. Yes.
You think we're going to live like this, like they want to survive forever? Of course not. Of course not. They know it very well. That we are coming. And I will come. And I'll bring care of you. You understand it very well. You better give me Biafra now. If they do not give me Biafra now, I am making it very clear to people who want to understand what I'm saying. Very clear. So that by the time that we are gone, history will, they will remember the deeds of God upon our lives. We have not come for anything else. I don't think we did for anything else. We only for Biafra to come. If you're not going to give it Biafra, I will destroy everything that I have seen in my family. I'm being honest. There is no other outcome. Forget about all those speaking grammar. That's rubbish. Give us a reference. As those British MPs tried to do in giving the fact that in England, have people that have soul. If you have a referendum today and people say, you vote to remain in one Nigeria, I will give up. But that's what we're doing. And nothing. You know where we are now. You think now we are going to drop our guns now? Is that what we're going to drop it now? No way. We must negotiate. And that is going to be a friend. They understand it. Or else we give them hell. And they know it. If Boko Haram want to keep girls that didn't go to school and didn't become time, imagine the people who are better than all over the world. But as you know, we said their ears will be blocked. If we bring their agenda, they will think, oh, we have a Hanese, we have God to be also, we have the next of God, we can prevail. But you will tell your story soon as well. We are not going back. We have come to do that. Thank you very much for having me, Sam.
That is it.
Okay. So we have heard what our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekano said on that very his response. You saw the two able men that are leading us today into victory. The two men that are leading us into victory, they are there discussing strategy on the way forward and what they're going to do. After looking at that video, my beloved sister Adadi Orama with the language of heaven, when you have seen what has transpired on that very video, the confidence in our Prime Minister on that very video at that time, and what Mazen Nandekano said is the only way out. What do you have to tell to Biafrans today?
Yes, because mgbe Prime Minister jụrụ our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ajụjụ si ya ọnwụ that na because our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ejijekwa enye anyị Biafra n'udo na ọṅụ na-enweghị nsogbu ọbụla. Our Prime Minister wee jụọ sị ọnwụ na ọ na-enyezi anyị ya ezi ife ọzọ o ya eme ọ sị na ọnwụ na-eweta enyeghị anyị n'udo ewetazie na nsogbu ebe nsogbu ka ha chọrọ na ha ya eweta ya. And ọnwụ na unu n'anya mgbe o kwuru okwu our Prime Minister being Dragon said that ya so number one, so ya so na onye izizi ya ebinye were solie na the decision o take. So onye ka o ji ahụ ịma before ọ na Dragon na-ekwu ife ọ na-ekwu na-eme ife ọ na-eme. O nwere ajụjụ m jụrụ one day, ajụjụ ahụ nwebe onye zara m ya n'ụta, and ajụjụ ahụ ka m chọrọ ịjụ n'ihu ụmụ Biafra na-ele na isi before there is nothing like a dragon na Biafra n'ihe nwere dịka foto dragon n'ife ọnwụ na anyị na-eme na map niile na foto niile fụrụ na about Biafra listing afụbeghị dragon. Mana ozigbo our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na our Prime Minister bido wee communicate mgbe dragon batara n'ime akwụkwọ. Our leader were use dragon image were mee ESN Destin logo. Why? gosi that na o nwere ife ji na o nwere ọgbụgba ndụ jikọrọ dragon and our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Pathology will use that dragon and even a very big message. Ka our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu use that dragon will leave online or ụmụ Biafra. Ọnọdụ ka o ji that dragon we present Eli Simon si ụmụ Biafra. This man did this image were bịa and this man nọ n'ime ihe a na-eme. And I watch because of that dragon ahụ o use na Eastern Security Network. Go to that now what did Maazị Nnamdi Kanu emele anything gbasara Eastern Security Network without help dragon. I am a dragon na what did Maazị Nnamdi Kanu inside. Mana through that dragon o ji wee mee emblem kwa emblem ka emblem kọwụna. Ndị o ji wee mee ife ncheta wasabịa n'ihe ya nwere o nwere ife eji eme o nwere ihe uniform ndụ na-eyi o nwere flag eji mara ndụ ka anyị wezie na ife eji wee mara Eastern Security Network dragon ọ dị ihe eji mara fa and ebe ọ na ha eji na-eje ha with flag ba dragon ka a na-esie so for mụ nwa ada dị ọla mma mbịa na-agbakọ na-ewepụ wee sị na awadi na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na dragon ejetee n'aka and ha gbara ezigbote ndụ batala awadi da eji wee jide awadi da Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dragon wee gwa ese that na nzube ga ahụ gbasara dị Biafra ya ka m na-eso and ọ naghị isi wee gwa m eyi esi wee mie ya ka m na-eso and ya ka dragon na-eso no today and o disappoint be ihe so ụmụ Chineke ndị na-asụ na dragon sili azụ no wee bata o sili azụ no wee bata no ndị iberibe Amadi Alida ife na ha ka ụka ha esi wee gbue onye ka ha na-eche and mana mgbe dragon gwara awadi da Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si ya mgbe dragon si na awadi da Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-asị na a na-achọ 50 men 100 men o si ekpere inside ka m na-ekpe outside God biko I need 100 men dragon wee sị na ya nwa 50 n'ime 100 mgbe ahụ ka ọchịchị gbara ndị DOS n'anya and onye kpata ha ji because of okwu ahụ o kwuru ya ka ha ji wee lee ya and since that time dragon karịrị that 100 men ahụ awadi da Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-achọ he cover everything and I thank God for him because na Chineke jekọrọ iwetara ya dragon wetara ya mgbe ekwesịrị iwetara ya ekene m ụmụ Chukwu ekike ebe
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. You have done very, very well. You have touched some very important places. And I agree with you 100% that the dragon has a spiritual connection with our Supreme Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. That is something that connects them that is beyond the human being can see. Only people who can notice that are people who has a plain heart and clean heart. If you are occupied with hatred, you are occupied with envy and jealousy, you cannot see those things. You can't see. So let's go to my beloved brother, Battle Cry. Battle Cry, from that very video we have played today, you saw the question that was asked by the dragon and you saw the response that was given by our Supreme Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Judging from the response of our Supreme Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the direction we are going today, what do you have to say about it to the Biafran? Are we on the right path or not?
Thank you for having me again. And hi Biafra. What I need to say about the interview with the Prime Minister and our leader is that we are on the right path, honestly, because our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, saw Prime Minister Maazị Samuel Ekpa as someone who don't select questions. Despite Maazị Samuel Ekpa recognized Maazị Nnamdi Kanu as our leader, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra worldwide. You know, it's not shrink into asking questions. He saw Maazị Nnamdi Kanu as someone who is full of the embodiment of answers, and he was just bombarding him that question, and while he's bombarding him that question, his spirit connected to the spirit of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, trying to understand what is inside him, what is all about, the genuinity of this revolution, the genuinity of this liberation of Biafra. So once the two spirits was connected, it was asking the question, extracting useful answer from him until he end up telling him, since you say you are looking for 100 men, go and look for 50. I am 50. Okay? So whatever it takes to do what you want, I am available. Whatever you want me to do, you know, to satisfy you on this 100 men people, let me just devote everything in my possession, in my capacity, to make sure that I come up to make up 50 people. Go and look for 50, the rest of 50 people. If you watch the interview, I think from the time it's like our prime minister happens to have some kind of vision concerning this Biafra thing. So he saw it in Mazen Nandigalo and now said that let me give this person tough question. Let me, you see, it is not the day that our prime minister started working on the realm.
As you go, please mute Daddy Olama, please. Go ahead.
Ada, please, can you mute?
Go ahead. We'll go with muting.
All right. So it is not today that our prime minister switched to the realm of mental toughness to ask questions. If you watch his previous interview with Arise TV, with any media platform that's asking questions, he doesn't take one to answer immediately. Before you open your mouth to ask questions, on the arrival, he has already switched off immediately without waiting for the interviewer to tell him over to you that answer. He will just switch off immediately, fire on, you know, as if, you know, he has already meditated the question already, you know. So Mazi Samuel Ekpa is so versatile in what Mazi Nandigali is doing. The picture is very clear. That's why you can see the question is answering him as if both of them are met. But Mazi Nandigali wants that kind of character who will ask him a very tough question, you know, that will put him in line. What do we think that immediately he was rendition to Nigeria, the first utterance or the first speech that he delivered to people of Biafra was, let Samuel Ekpa take over Radio Biafra. People was wondering, where is DOS? Are DOS not relevant anymore? So that's where they come up saying, oh, you came yesterday, you want to take over all. They said no. Before you know it, on 15th of December last year, 2022, you now make it plain on a legal document. On the first article line, distance yourself, forbid responding to Mazi Samuel, but means that I know what you want. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My beloved brother, Vam Vam Vam, I would like you to please do justice to that very video. You see, when you look at that video, I can say that video, the way I look at it, is the beginning of the Genesis. That is the beginning of the Exodus.
I call it the assignment. That video is the assignment video.
Exactly. So I want you to dive into that assignment. Just let the Biafra know, are we on the right path? Are we doing exactly what the original IPOB of Mazi Nandigali is supposed to do?
Thank you very much. My time starts, okay. And Biafrans, if you are very smart and intelligent, you understand that that particular video is where Mazi Simon Ekpa, he asked Mazi Nandigali a question, and he put himself as the one that is taking the exam, you know, and the question he asked, and Mazi Nandigali gave him the answer, and then because he promised before Mazi Nandigali gave the answer, he told him, I will be the first, I will be number one. He asked him, if they refuse to give referendum and they refuse to do what you are requesting them to do, what will you do? Are you going to take any action? And he preempted him. In case you want to take action, in case you suggest, have it in mind that you already have one person that is standing to do whatever you require. And the Mazi Nandigali told him, of course, yes. Do you think we are going to be moving around like animals like that? Of course, we must take action. He said, I will be back and I will bring hell with me. He told him that if all these Janjaweed Boko Haram that are crude and unlearned can give Nigeria woto, talk less of those of us that are intelligent, what we will do to them. So that was where Mazi Simon Ekpa understood that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who knows the language that these people understand and knows how to address them adequately, would not hesitate to give it to them hot if they refuse to answer, because he knows that those people, they are deaf, they don't hear anything. He told him there. He said, they don't understand. So even if you talk about Ohanes and Dib and all this nonsense, he said these people are not going to be a hindrance to him deciding to respond adequately to this, stiff-necked and evil generation that doesn't want to listen to the language of peace. I remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have always told them, the day he was answering that idiot in America that called himself Dr. Damages, he asked him a question. He said, can you tell me anywhere in the world, in this world, where any country have gotten their freedom through a peaceful means? Can you just tell me anywhere in the world where any country that wants freedom got it freely on a platter of gold? Dr. Damages answered, he said, no, there's no way. He told him, then that means we will not wait for peace. We will not say, because we want peace to get peace. No. Fulani Janjaweed, they don't understand the language of peace. Because if they do, they would have known that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the most, humane person that is ready to play that peaceful game with them. But since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understood that they do not listen to the language of peace, he told them that I will come with hell to you and I will give it to you the way you want, and whether you like it or not, you must answer us and Biafra must come. So Mazi Simon Ekpa, he took it from there and is following that particular line of action that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recommended to him. So anybody speaking another language today is opposite of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when we are talking about peace, peace that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he wants Biafra to be peace. What else can be more peaceful than sit at home? That's the question. What else can be more peaceful to you than sit at home? So sit at home is just a simple way of even getting it. For a peaceful way of getting it. That means if you are at home and you are inside your house, it means that everywhere outside will be peaceful. So anybody that comes to disrupt that peace is looking for trouble, and will give it to them in the language they want to speak and the language they understand. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've done what you know how to do best. I appreciate you so much for that very line of thought. Now I come to my beloved brother 247. 247, I want you to dissect that video. By when you are dissecting that video, I want you to channel your direction to those people who think that political solution can save them. In that very video, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it clear. He made it expressly clear that when you begin to look at that very direction of peace or whatever, if they refuse, then you go to any length. Now, tell Biafran people, have we not reached to the elastic limit? Those who are still trying to see, maybe they are going to try to paint other eyes to try other means. Have we not reached the elastic limit? I want you to speak to that kind of people. People who still think that somehow they are going to play they are going to play the shortcut. Direct your message to them.
Okay, Ndewo, thank you so much. First of all, I want, if you listen to that video, I don't know why those fools don't want to listen to this video. If you watch them, you go understand, say everything. Have you ever, you don't the waka pass me, okay, you the waka, you just hear noise, you listen. If you say na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu audio, voice, video, they play from Radio Biafra. No. Because they know that waiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do open mouth to the talk be against them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk just go and listen to the full video. Now in this place, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk, and everything when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu open mouth to talk, respond to the question, where the criminal one order will enter from back. The boy man will not be a boy man. The same lawyer will not be lawyer. The same short man where they buy share for 10 naira be 20 naira. Every question where he ask, the only one question where he ask Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu tell him say, you think say we go sit down here like mumu? You think say we go sit down here like riffraffs? You think say we go sit down here like fools? We will do everything possible to bring Biafra. That is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. He did not say we will look for political. He said, give me Biafra now, or what you will see is the we all will perish. You don't say me, I go. He said we all, including you, Nzama criminal that sold him, you will perish. There is no shortcut to Biafra. I tell you the truth. I don't sit down, think. I don't even see anything where resemble shortcut where you go take. Make it be say you enter the shortcut, finally you know what. There is no shortcut. There is no political position. There is no political solution. There is no political dialogue. There is nothing political in actualizing Biafra or restoring Biafra. And there is nothing political or discussion or agreement in free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I want to make we understand this. Mazen Simon Ekpa ask him very simple question. You go on, go explain past what Simon tell him. Now I want you to tell me from that video, what is Simon they do? Now I call him Simon, make you know who they talk to. That criminal. Waiting that Onyoshi criminal, Ekperima, short man, where nobody born, where nobody, you know they exist. Short, I don't know where he come from. As soon as they talk, tell me one single thing where him do or where him they do now, where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know they do pass, or where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu no explain for this video. You can't get one single thing. Una everything you useless fools, nicompos, una go turn them upside down to favor on criminality. But I thank God, everybody, every eye, every mind, every head, every sense don't open. And now it is clear that you people are criminals. If your father go come out in the fools everywhere. You can, didn't you people, what happened to your political position, solution? Have we BIAFRANS forgotten that they said, we are not sitting at home, we are following political solution? Who were your political solution leaders? Where are they? Where are those people leading your political solution operation that will go to Abuja whenever you hear that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court? You will hear that they will go to Abuja, whether it is raining, they will be under rain. Sun, they will be under sun. Humiliated by the police, by the Fulanese. And they said they will take it. They love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Today, where are they? Are they still speaking of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Have they gone to visit Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Have they gone to court again after the Anambra State election? Fools! You think you can deceive people? Biafrans are not fools. I don't talk them before. Any day Biafra come, like our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, there will be a DNA, there will be DNA test. And una go see, say all these people telling you, come Nigeria now, come Nigeria now. Why the people in Nigeria, you want to kill them? You blood, to soak blood, to know the tire owner. Wicked people, vampires. When they run DNA, you go find out, say, China Samoru get Funani blood. What goes on them get Funani blood? He can't get self, no know where he come from. They say he come from Imo State. They say he come from Anambra State, and still he is the one that will insult our prime minister that he don't come in from, he is from nowhere. Useless things. Mazimeka surrender here.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you. You have done justice to that very topic. Now I come down to our prime minister, our minister, sorry. Maybe you are going to be a prime minister very soon. Coming down to our minister, please, I want you to dive into that very video. Let the BIAFRANS know, are we still, on whose foundation are we building? Judging from the answer I was given on that very video and the question I was asked, on whose foundation are we building today? Let the BIAFRANS know.
Thank you, my YouTube survivor.
No, the minister.
And the entire Biafran media communications department of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile. That question, if I have to be rhetoric, and the answer is we are on the farmers in Nnamdi Kanu and nothing more. Now, on that same one is where everything is built. On that same foundation is built. On the foundation, ELA is coming from. On that same foundation is where the discipline. On that one, we have the mental toughness, the consistency, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had since when he was arrested in 2015. They were about to kill 17. Then, men that God had ordained to do their work, takes him out in that 20. Then we saw him again. Then, since then, he's been preaching again. And then in 20, he set up ESN to start flushing out the terrorists in Biafra land. Then in 2021, rounded him up to do what? To take him back to the dungeon. Just like Ejiofor confessed with it, we him back to Nigeria. Making you to understand how he was a participant in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, we brought him to Nigeria. So, we are still on that same foundation of Onyendu. To be asking some people, what is different that Onyendu was talking about? Simon Ekpa is talking about that the Biafra Republic Government in Exile are talking. That seems to be very annoying to some of that. You don't want to hear it. You don't even want us to talk about. It is the same freedom that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had, that we came to make sure that legacy did not die off, and then we followed it, and then we from this that one Nigerian that wanted to put it into. It is that same sit at home which Kanu always told us to do. Followed up, and then we continue. It is that same restoration of Biafra that we are still doing. Actualization of the independence of Biafra that we are seeing. That same thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you, that Boko Haram are coming to rape your women and children and then massacre, butcher, remove babies at their home, remove your organs and then sell them for a sum of $25,000 in America. It is that same thing is happening now. And the thing that we are telling you, the only difference is that we are doing it in a new dimension. That new dimension is the radical pattern that we are using. Because when they seem to be addressing MNK, say, MNK was a peaceful man. We cannot be MNK in all ramifications. We can be in his lines of lessons. In lines of action, we cannot be MNK. Yes, that is why we are run faster than the speed of it. You see Biafran Liberation Army. Tomorrow, you see Biafran map. Next tomorrow, Biafran de facto government. Another, you see another coming up. Every day you are seeing something that you don't expect, and then sleeping and waking up in some way that you didn't even expect. Of these are going to happen. People need to understand is that America that people are staying and enjoying today, people fought in cold blood. They did not give them paper to sign and then get the independence. Spain did not get paper to sign and the independence of Spain. Finland did not get paper to sign and then get the independence of India did to sign and then get independence of India. Korea did not get it on paper and then they signed and then they walked out. No, everybody had to get the freedom. The freedom can be given to you on a gold. You have to fight to get it. And you know what? The sparring thing that's done now is that the way Biafra freedom is coming to be is coming from the contributions. One, Nigeria and UK use obedience to distort the minds of some. At the end of the day, they have cooked one and then put it on a cake of gunpowder. It is boiling, it is waiting just to explode. Now, Tinubu said that if the now disallow his NC to continue, that is, there is going to be war. Now, Peter Obi also is also, well, if they don't and implement my mind, there is going. Now, Fulani terror does not want Nigeria to break up. That is why they were looking for Muslim ticket. So the bomber is gathering momentum from right center. Their foolishness work out in a very psychedelic manner. You people are now looking for Mazi Monegba's head to kidnap. You people are actually going for something that has already prepared. It's one button, and then the bomb will explode. So we are not doing not democratic accepted. So we want people to do more publicity, advertise PMD more. If you want to go to Finland to kidnap him, look for the best private jet so that you can be able to carry him without anybody knowing. And so let us continue and more audience. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you so much, my minister. Thank you so much. Thank you for that very, very explanation that have touched everyone. If you don't understand it now, you can never understand it anymore. So I'm now coming to my beloved brother, the Gaddafi, the special squad we have here, the investigator. I would like you to use your investigative eyes. Look into that very video. Dig deep into that very video that I've watched. After you have used your own time to make your introduction, we are going to give you 4 minutes so that you can be able to make your introduction and also dig into that video. Look at it critically and tell us, does it look like Master Simon is backing down anytime soon? Tell the Biafrans.
Thank you, Biafran people. I hope my voice is coming out, sir.
Loud and clear.
Good. As you all know, this is your brother Gaddafi of Biafra. Because of our limited time, what I want to let the Biafran people know is that that video was the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu handed over to Simon. That was what happened that day. All of us are reading Bible. You were not there when this thing happened. Jesus performed his miracle. It was written down. That was the book of this struggle that was written in that day. Spearheaded by that singular question. He said, what if that this thing or this one did not happen? Then what do we do? You know, what Mazi Simon did was he want to know, because he know that in the spiritual realm, it was already arranged that there will be a time we will no longer see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then we will read the book that he has written. We'll follow it step by step. So that day was the day that Mazi Simon made up his mind that this is the legacy that he used to say. We are to follow the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi, what we are doing now is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have done if he is the one that are fighting for the release of Mazi Simon. If it was Mazi Simon that is kidnapped the way they did, Ejiofor them did, what Mazi Simon is doing is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will do. Example, there was a time students were kidnapped. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give them 24 hours to release those students from University of Abia, Abia State University. Less than 24 hours, those people were released. Now, in that same video, our leader said, you have said it all. That there was a video like that, that our leader told Mazi Simon that you have said it all, that I don't have any other thing to say, but I will just need to add up, meaning my heart and your heart works as one. And that's why Mazi Simon was able to say, I pick words from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's heart. What I want to let you know is that the foundation or the road which we are walking through today, that day was the day it was handed over to Mazi Simon. That in case this is how we are going to get Biafra. That's why Mazi Simon can tell you, I know how Biafra is going to come. I know when Biafra will come. Because when many of them were busy chasing cash, chasing money, that was when Mazi Simon was busy taking things from our leaders' hearts. You know, if you have tasted kerosene, you know the taste of kerosene. So our Mazi Simon was trying to test the test of this struggle. That in case Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer there, this is the way that I want this thing to be done. And let me tell you, to further explain to the Biafran people on this, after that, our leader now come to say, listening to Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is bringing a new dimension. You know why? Our leader, Mazi Simon, told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say, I am one of them. So, to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said, one is already okay. I have gotten one. Even if I am not there, there is this one that I can build from my foundation that I've laid. And let me tell you, Mazi Simon did not have different thing that he's doing. He only lay his block on top of the foundation which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has already laid. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not laying a foundation, no. He's not digging a foundation. He only laying a block. Because our leader also said, any day you look for me and you did not see me, set the zoo ablaze. Just that we are doing. And let me tell you something. The day we went to register liaison office in South Korea here, the government asked us what we need. We openly told them we need guns and bullets to defend our land. They say, they write it down. Go to our documents, it's there. We demanded for it. So, with other things that I may not be able to say that them added to us from our demand. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created prototype, because the first Eastern Security Network he created was like a prototype. Now, Simon has come to make it real because they were nothing. We have come to equip them. You know, when you draw a plan, an architect, in fact, in this struggle, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is architect. Then Simon Ekpa is the builder, is the engineer. So he's now building from what has already been laid on ground. So anybody tell you if are we on the right side, on the wrong side? My brother, we don't need that question. We are on the right side, and we need more guns and bullets to defend our land. Simple. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. You know, I agree with you 101% in that very analysis. That is my own direction of thought. I agree with you 100%. More especially on the aspect of the building. The foundation have been led by Mazen Nandekan. What we are doing today is building on that foundation. And when your foundation is solid, there is no hurricane that you cannot stand. There is no wave, there is no earthquake that you cannot stand. But when you build your foundation on a shallow ground, just like the zoo that is building on a shallow ground, just blow a breeze and they are gone. So before we dive deep and go again, as we are sitting at home today, demanding for the unconditional release of Mazen Nandekan and our referendum, some people who are watching us, it is not only Biafrans that are watching us. It is not only Biafrans that are watching this very program we are doing. We have other people from other nations, people who are not Biafrans, who are asking certain questions. Before we dive deep, I would like them to know why Biafrans are doing what we are doing. It is actually a matter of life and death. And in order to explain to the world, my brother will go, please come and play that very video we played at the beginning of this very program. For the world to know, what is actually going on, why we are doing what we are doing, that it is necessary that we do what we do to save our life.
Which of the videos? Sorry.
The very first video we played, the one I sent to you, the one where the terrorists were attacking, I think it's Plateau State.
The one the vice president visited them.
He's not vice president. The one I sent to you. That's
the
what I sent to you.
The one that the man said, if one cow is killed.
Exactly. Exactly. So I want the whole world to see. You see, this one now, it's not even for Biafra because we know what is going on. Everybody, every indigenous person in that country will know what is going on. But I tell you, international communities are watching us. You don't know whom this video will fall into their hand. And some of them don't know where, some of them, they pretend that they don't know why we're doing what we're doing. But we're going to throw it to their face. Why we have to do what we are doing to protect ourselves. It is a matter of life and death. If you do not do what you are doing today, so many of us will not even have the opportunity to come online, let alone talking, because our families, we have families back home. We have families that have been exposed to danger. Do you know what it takes to begin to sponsor an IDP camp individually? Because the government of the zoo, what they do is to drive people from their land, take over the land, and hand over to terrorists. And in order to stop that, we are doing that because we have somebody like the Dragon today, who is not listening to any blackmail, any emotional blackmail, because that is their greatest weapon. Emotional blackmail is their greatest weapon. They will try to throw it at you to make you feel guilty. They will make you feel that sitting at home is a crime. They will make you feel that asking for your own freedom is a crime. They make you feel that defending your own self is a crime equally. When you know that self-defense is one of the things that is one of the rights that every human being has. Even plants defend themselves. Let us watch.
It and let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people? We will not run away from our land. Even if they come tonight after us, we are killed, there will still be some people who will talk. And there will be...
So what?
You didn't start it from the beginning.
How do you mean? Shoes, is it not what you sent to me?
This is the part we cut. It's not the whole. This one is this is the one we have here. Do you have the full one? Do
rise.
you have the complete one? Raf, do you have the complete one?
No problem. Because Ugo is playing from where he said, let me repeat myself again. No problem. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Again. And so we ask that the government of Kaduna State and the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should do the needful. They know what they should do to stop this evil. They know it. I have said it, and let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5.
This is the exact one that Shuk sent to me.
Okay, it's okay. I think we can get the points they want to portray here for the whole world to know why we are doing what we are doing. And please, my beloved sister Adadioramma, I would like you, in this very aspect, I think you're going to play a major role, because I want every one of us to direct our message today to the greatest sabotage ever. What is happening today? Something that I don't think it has ever happened in Biafra history, in the story of Biafra. In Biafra history, it has not happened. Where our own people have come out to declare war against us.
Wait, Shus, wait. This is the particular one you sent me. Let me play it.
Okay.
Killed by any of the community here. The number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people? We will not run away from our land. Even if they come tonight after us, we are killed, there will still be some people who will talk, and there will be young who will rise again. And so we ask that the government of Kaduna State and the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should do the needful. They know what they should do to stop this evil. They know it. I have said it, and let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people?
Several villagers could be seen packing their bags to leave the village. They are scared that the terrorists may return and strike again. The people of Runji village in Zango Kataf local government area feel abandoned by the government. They want the perpetrators brought to book.
Michael.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Everyone that is watching, if you are not a Nigerian or you are a Nigerian and you're not paying attention, this is a typical Nigeria. That is how Nigeria is. That is what Nigeria has become. This is what we are trying to save ourselves from. But my greatest worry and my greatest pain is that the socio-cultural group in Igbo land, Igbo BIAFRANS, their socio-cultural group has come out to declare war on every Biafran. In the open, for a very long time, they have been doing it in the secret, but this time they came out in the open and they called on the Zoological Republic military, telling the drug baron to come, that the second Biafran war had been declared. These are the people that are supposed to be speaking for you and I. They came out and declared war on ourselves. Declare war on Biafran people. My beloved sister, Adadioramma, what message do you have for these people? After seeing the way Nigeria have turned to, we are trying to rescue and secure our life. And then, instead of them joining us or supporting us or even sharing up, they declare war on us in the open. What message do you have for Ohanese and Igbo?
Unmute.
Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Yeah, Obi. Sorry, miss me. Call. Oh, yes.
We can hear you now.
Okay.
Send that time.
Yeah. Battle Cry, please mute.
All the apostle you send their message and I get back to me.
Battle Cry, mute, please.
Master
go mute.
Obo they send there, my head reply. Then he send the guy back again. That's the only way.
Battle Cry, mute.
After that one, I think I go to 2 years chat her live online. Get a live chat. Now go home.
Go please mute him.
Okay. Ụmụ Chineke ndị Chukwu gọziri agọzi. Before ma na-ekwu okwu achọrọ nke unu kpọrọ m nwa be m Chibụzọ egwu atụ n'Ulu Agụ Nnewi nke bere onwe ya ike nga n'isi ya bịa hie ka ọnụ n'onu m ya na ọha na eze ndị ochie ndị Fulani mụrụ dowere anyị na ndị na-achịzinụ si nabawo ndị Igbo ma nabawo ndị Igbo unu madat na enwere ajụjụ nne m ebidogoro bikos na ike nga Ulu Agụ na-ebost dat na ndị amị na-abịa igbuchasị anyị dị njikere wee na-ajụ nwa be egwu atụ na Nnewi na Ulu Agụ Nnewi nke bere onwe ya ike nga n'isi si ya ife ọnọdụ ndị Benue edowere anyị ife ọnọdụ a ndị Benue nọ ọ ife a ka o dowere anyị nwa ụmụ Igbo wee na-ajụ nwa be egwu atụ na Nnewi nke bere onwe ya ike nga n'isi ya na ọha na eze ndị Igbo akwa ndị Benue na-ebe ọ kọndishọn a ka unu chọrọ ka anyị nọrọ because mwa hope that na isi ndị Benue ha nọ 2 months sit at home mi ya nwụrụ that na ife a na-eme na befe a dị eme ha ya eme etinyejala ndị Benue nweozi ụlọ today na-ene anya ife Reverend Fada kwu ka bishop amam ife ọwa anwụ that na sọnsọ ofu efi egbulu na befa otu efi eke ndị amị na ọkwa ndị amị a na-abịa n'ike nga Ulu Agụ nwa be eze atụ na Nnewi na-enwe aṅụrị na-abịa egbuchasị anyị dị njikere dịka na just na-egbulu otu efi ejegbuo mmadụ ndị gbuo about 40 something people mụkwazie ndị faya akụkọ ndị enwere ifeame wee jụọ nwa be eze atụ na-protect ndị Fulani nwata kwọnọ ebe Reverend Fada si na ha bere mmadụ isi nke ha melere karịa n'ala Igbo I wee na fight wee put osisi achi home ka all these things wee stop nwa be eze atụ na Nnewi na nwanne ya nwoke Ifeanyị and ndị ọha na eze ndị Igbo common ahụ ilele Israel ya walida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na all the stupid DOS Chinasa Nworu na ndị ochie instead ilele Israel ya walida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sit at home akwụsị Dragon kwụsị na ọnwụ na ilele Israel walida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu today there is nothing like a sit at home again. Why did you yell Eliza Walida Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Why did we prefer the Potanda? They are not terrorist cow. Was the flat now on Dami? Ndami and the Pukutara said Nandami cow. Oh, one or terrorist say up and Dami. You have the only opportunity. Can you let these people? Even the Benue are fighting up or wouldn't they buy a young opportunity to enter to kill us just because of sit at home? Wee jụọ nwa be eze atụ na Nnewi si ya o ji egbe stop sit at home wee na-ajụ Ifeanyị ụba na Nnewi eji sit at home wee ji egbe stop sit at home. Kedu ka unu wee si wee kpọrọ ndị obodo na-achụpụ achụpụ ndị ajọ ndị na-abata n'obodo enwere ọkụ ndị oji ọbara aṅụ mmiri ka ha bata unu nye ha opportunity to come and kill. Ebe ndị Benue na-ebe akwa na-asị biko na-ayọzi isi biko sụkwụsịra ha ndị amị ka ha ya ndị terrorist na-egbufa ndị amị na-egbufa n'afa terrorist ndị terrorist na-egbufa n'afa n'uwe ndị amị sit at home. So the only way I nwere ike iji wee manifest wee show our anger o wee wuruzie na ọha na eze ndị Igbo nwa be Ezatu na Nnewi, Ifeanyi Uba, na all these stupid governors anyị nwe na ndị kedu ife na-akpọ ya ha ncha niile kpọrọ anyị je Abuja ha jekwa okenye ọ bụrụ nnọọ ije gobi ndị amị kwụọ ụgwọ ha bịa bụ ụmụ fa ike nke ulu agụ na-aṅụ na-asị anyị nwa dị njikere kasị na ha na-abịa ebe anyị siri ike anyị bịa difendizi onwe anyị jenu watcha program ike nke ulu agụ nwa be Ezatu na Nnewi mere yesterday ka unu fipo jiri ọnụ vomit that place. How happy ike nke ulu agụ nwa be Ezatu na Nnewi dị na ndị Fulani na ndị ọhaneze ndị Igbo na gọvanọ na nwanne nwoke a na-akpọ Ifeanyi Uba na all the stupid senator enwere n'ala Igbo jere Abuja je gobie ndị amị to come and kill us. Ike nke ulu agụ nwa be Ezatu na Nnewi ige ntị ya n'ife the Reverend Father kwuru sị that na ọnụgo na ha batagbugodo egbucha na enwere na ofu onye ya afọ na benefit ya ekwuriri okwu ya ekwuriri ọnụ fa o nwere ka ihe esi gbucha obodo niile unu bugide gbucha nwe ndị ya afọ nụ unu na-egbu unu na-ata gị dragon unu na-egbu unu mụ na-adịrọ mma instead unu ikwete n'ọnụ nwa problem anyị nwe unu nwa na-egbu because onwere onye Igbo na be anyị apụtasị na ihe afụtụgo Eastern Security Network na main road onwe onye Igbo ya apụtasị na ya afụgo Biafra Liberation Army na main road sọnsị ife ya afụ ndị otu kabali ike nke ulu agụ nwa be egwu atụ ka asọ gịnị na Nnewi na ndị kabali ya ebukọrọ ife egbe ha na-egbuchasị ụmụ mmadụ ya na nwanne ya nwoke Ifeanyi Uba sit at home o nwere onye ọ na-emerụ ahụ nọrọ na be gị were manifest gosi your anger amadị na Maazị Nnamdi ka na-eji eji gosi your anger ogbu ndị Fulani na-egbuchasị anyị gosi your anger efi ndị ọgwụnụfụ ka ndị Fulani loduru trela efi ahụ wee agba nọ brek ka o luzu wee banye n'ime shop mmadụ wee gbuo ihe niile nọ na that shop this week ka ife a na-eme nwa be Ezatu na Nnewi kwuru okwu ọkọmandụ ka o ji kwute dị atọ that is nwa ụmụazị na-abọ ndị Fulani ya gbagbukwara gba ọsọ nne-gezi ntị ka nwa be Ezatu na Nnewi nke bụrụ onwe ya ike nga n'isi kwuo okwu wee na-asị ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa unu ekwene ka dị tupu were isi unu chụọ aja sit at home respect ye na very important geenu nke Benue wee fụ ife na-eme na Benue ọnwụ na ya kpacha anya Benue ya aka anyị mma because ndị be anyị na-akpọpụta ya akpọpụta mana na amara na Benue nwe onye na-akpọfe eje nwekwa gọọmenti Benue na-akpọpụta fa ma fa eje lụọ anụ werezie na enwalụ nke ebe ọnwụ nọọ ndị na-achị anyị achị na-akpọpụta ha ma na ọwụ ka ọnwụ anyị adịka afọ n'afọ ige ndị ọjọọ ntị ekene m unu ụmụ Chineke.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister, with that language of heaven. Thank you so much. You have sent the message, and I believe that your message is sinking deep down. Now we go to my brother Battle Cry. Battle Cry, seeing what the contraption called Nigeria has become from that very video we played, what message do you have for those people who call themselves Ohanese and Ndu Hinandama that are now declaring war against their own people that want to defend their land? Go on, my beloved brother, Battle Cry. Battle Cry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm talking. Okay. Or somebody...
Okay. Now, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. The answer I have for Ohanese is that it's actually indeed very clear that they have eaten a sour grape and they are waiting to see the teeth of their children to set on age. What these people are doing, I'm telling you, they look like people that have been brainwashed. They want Southeast to be like North, Benue, and other part of the country in the zoo where finally people are ravaging the. The thing is that, you see, our leader have said this often and often again, even when it was on BBC. he said that onye pụtọsị ka ya gbara fana n'odibo onye pụtọsị ka ya gbara fana n'odibo sị na nyawa bụ Nnamdi Kanu na ya ma gbara fana n'odibo n'ọha nwa ga-abịa ịgbara odibo. But this Ohaneze just made up their mind. You see, every journalist in the zoo know the complicity of this Ohaneze in the Igbo. Look at how the honorable person we honor so far, the President General, just dangle his stomach, relaxing on the chair, talking with the Supreme Court administrator, calling him Your Excellency. Instead of them to say the consequences of the sit at home, they are talking about insecurity. This is how they shouted during the time of Nyawodo. Insecurity in the Southeast, insecurity in Southeast, they now created python dance and gave them. And they went and started killing their own children. They didn't say, Pim. Look at that Obi Ezekwesili. When something happened in the north, kill and all that, you know, she will be the one that will carry blackout, you know, free our girls or stop killing Nigeria, stop killing the citizens. But if anything happened, killing in Southeast, Obi Ezekwesili cannot carry blackout, cannot protest. That is how gullible our own people are in their own children. The reason why they are doing all these things is because none of their children, this Nigerian thing has happened. That's why they are supporting evil. But I have a little thing I want to correct concerning this Reverend father or priest who was making a comment. Said that if one cow is killed, they will pump in military people to come and kill people in Kaduna or in the village there. And he went on lastly to say that he's calling on state government, calling on federal government or whoever. The same people he said that they will send military to come and kill his people if one cow is killed. You know, the same people is encouraging, just like what Chetima, the zoo vice president, said, that pumping or deploying military to the north is not the solution to fight against insurgents. So you can see how these people are listening. Sometimes I wonder what has made these people's brain, their IQ, is no more. It's no more. Articulating. It baffles me. So it's very unfortunate. My conclusion is that Biafrans, wherever you are, just stay put. The only person that will lead us to tell us what to do and will listen is Samuel Lepa. If he says sit at home, sit at home. If he says it is time to go and look for what you will eat, go out and look for what you eat, because he's working with diplomatic intelligence, okay, to secure our region, to do everything to make sure that you are safe for your own good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I come to the table of our Deputy Minister. My Deputy Minister, I want you to dive into this very discussion on another dimension. Every one of us saw on the news that the region that has the four most dangerous terrorist group in the world, four recognized by the whole world, four most dangerous terrorist group in the area they come from. We saw a vice president saying that they will not do any deployment. There will be no kinetic approach there. In that same vein, you are seeing people who are demanding for their legitimate right, asking for referendum, which is a right supported by international law, supported by African standard law, supported by Nigerian law itself. They are deploying troops. Not just they are deploying, their own people, elders that are supposed to protect them, are calling for war against them. Declare openly, not in the secret anymore, openly. When you see this kind of a thing, what message do you have for Biafrans? And what message do you have for these people who have decided to declare war against their own?
Shush. There's somebody here. It's me again. Is here. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I've seen him. I think we'll go around and come back to him.
Okay. So just go. Sorry, I just want to be sure you know.
Thank you. Please, Mazugo, I sent the picture to our WhatsApp group. Can you please help me to display that picture? the picture from our WhatsApp group. You know, I put the picture there of Shetima. If you can just quickly pick it and display it, you know, that's going to address this in a very quick, you know, time. Just in 2-3 minutes, I will address this very quickly.
It's not just a picture. It is a news, breaking news.
I know. The news is attached to the picture. The picture is attached to the news, or the criminal is attached to the news, or the terrorist is attached to the news, whichever way. Just display the terrorist picture here. Let me show the world so that they will understand what we're talking about. Please. You know, the people I'm actually trying to address right now are the people that will suffer the consequences, the people that will be, you know, at the receiving end, just like those ones that were at the receiving end. And then that priest, that white or black colored priest, who is just a COWARD, just talking to newsmen, bunch of fools that know how to complain, you know. Matthew, go. Have you seen the picture, please?
I should send it here.
Display. Okay. Anybody that can display it, thank you very much. Now, BIAFRANS and those that may concern, the man you are seeing here is a terrorist vice president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. His name is Shetima. He said Shetima rejects military solution to crush terrorists in the north. He rejects it. He rejects military solution to crush terrorists in the north. Please take his ugly face away. Let me talk to people that can listen to me. Remove this ugly face, please. I want people to see me, please. Battle cry, please.
Is that what?
Thank you very much. You have done what I want you to do. Fellow BIAFRANS, you need to understand that this is not a joke. These people mean what they are doing, and they will not stop. Look at what they have done to those people in Southern Kaduna. And the man is coming out and is crying. That video is something that happens every day in the Southern Kaduna. They massacre them, and all they do is just complain. And the thing is that they have given up, they have put their faith and their life in the hands of these people. And they say, even if they finish killing them, and it's only one person, that one person will talk. And while that one person is talking, they will still kill that one person. And nobody will talk again. They will take over your land. The reason why that is not happening in Biafra land is because you have Eastern Security Network. And this bunch of fools, this bunch of blood-sucking demon Ohanese are busy sending those same terrorists to go to Finland to look for Simon Ekpa, who is making sure that ESN is keeping you alive and well in Biafra land. You know why they are doing that? Because they believe that they are children. Iwanyawu, his children are not in Owerri. Iwanyawu is the only one with his pot belly in Owerri, going around with a security guard and telling people that sit at home should be stopped and that Fulani should continue to move around. Why Hope Uzodinjo is looking for people that will marry Fulani men and he will give them money. He's looking for people that will go to Hajj in Saudi Arabia and will give them money. He's looking for sites where he will build another mosque and he will pay them. Fellow BIAFRANS, I want you to know that we are determined to secure your lives. And we are determined to confront these heinous blood-sucking demons that will come like they are doing in Southern Kaduna to Biafra land. There is no space for them in Biafra land. And all we need you to do is to support this particular movement. Sit at home when we say sit at home. They cannot come into your houses. We know how to stop them. We know how to bail her, ja. We know how to tear them, vam. Just don't worry. Sit at home. They want to repeat what they are doing in that community where that man is crying. Every day they will come out and cry. We will never allow that kind of cry in Biafra land. Just sit at home for us and it will solve the problem. Look at their vice president telling you that they don't need they don't need a military attack to stop the people that are wasting those lives. But they need military attack on you that are sitting at home to avoid what is happening in that their land. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Now I come to my brother 247. My brother 247, I want you to channel your speech now to these criminals and also advise Biafrans. You see, what is happening today has happened before. You know, our people are very forgetful. Don't forget that the same way they declared war, they have declared this war the first time. And the first time they declared this war was when they proscribed you and me, you that is watching. Every one of us that is watching, the same governors with Ohaneze proscribed us. In fact, they are the genesis of the insecurity you are seeing today. They are the one that gave the license of the death we are seeing in Biafran land. They are the one that gave the license. They were doing it then with a camouflage, but today they have come openly and they speak in the public and tell the Nigerian Zoological Republic and told them to come, that second Biafran war has been declared. They should send troops. What message do you have for these people? An advice for Biafran people?
Thank you. Thank you so much. You see, the only thing they say, I don't know how I want to talk. The message where I get for them is that what they think is not what they are going to get. In other way around, not as you think. Because now they think, say, inviting military is their only salvation. And they are doing all this to cover their evil, because their evil be like to take leg and waka from down, we shovel. If you know how impossible it is, that is their evil, the amount of their evil. You can't count it. So me, to discuss them is discussing useless people, foolish people, because they are the only people that know how to gather outsiders to come and destroy their own homes. They have handed over their land to Funanis. Why the same Funanis? Listen, let me tell you, that Shetima, your vice president, when you go on to read the full news, in the news, he said that between May and the July, that's less than 3 months, over 700 people has been killed. Only between 3 months, under 3 months, 700 have killed. And I am asking you, who killed them? Boko Harams. And they call them bandits. And then I ask people, I beg, help me find bandits. What did it be? Because all this grammar and they deceive us. Bandit in a pickpocket. Bandit in a who they thief for hungry. Bandit in a robber, not be a killer. You know, they even carry gun. You don't need to kill you. But these people are not coming to steal anything from you. They are coming to destroy your houses, to kill you. And they are calling them bandits. And now, the northerners, the same Funanis, you are begging to bring military to wipe away your land. That I've told you, if it means to wipe every youth, everything, chicken, man, woman in your land, we will do it and give you peace. Which peace are they going to give you? Let me tell you, the same people you are calling to come and help you kill your people are telling you they don't even need themselves to apply any force in their own land. And you are there inviting them to come and kill your brothers. Useless people. My people, the only thing I will tell you is this. If what I am doing for myself, if what I want to give you is not good enough for me, that thing is not good. Anything that is no good for me, if I give it to you, don't accept it. If the same Funanis that I've told you that they cannot use military against the criminal terrorists in their land, they cannot apply the military force against the terrorists in their land, and they are telling you that the best thing is to apply the same military force against your own brothers, you need to think again. Anything you cannot eat and you are giving it to another person, you are a wicked person. You want nothing good but to destroy that person. I will stop here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. Message received. Now I come to our Minister for Information and Communication.
That is the breaking news. After the donate 100 million naira to Ohanaeze.
They leave that a full. Okay, that's the one that is the 100 million naira is to support them in bringing what do you call his name? The military to kill. Didn't you see the ammunition that was recovered? Pump action, who is using pump action? Is it not Ifeanyi Ubah and his agents? Is it not Ifeanyi Ubah that is using pump action? Those arms, those bullets, those cartridges, they are for Ifeanyi Ubah. Ifeanyi Ubah employed them to bring it for him. Nonsense.
So going forward, my Minister for Communication and Information, please, I want you to, in your own discretion, send a strong message to these people who have decided by their own self to become an agent of darkness, to become an instrument of destruction against their own people. As one of our representatives, please send a strong message to them and also advise BIAFRANS.
Thank you, my ministers in the house. As you go ask pertinent questions, who are the ones, women and in that southern Kaduna, that it is a IPO justify or to pacify the actions of the Ohanaeze and Dipos, calling for the head of Mazi and agitators, liberators, and for the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not kidnapped by any that resembled from heaven. No. Mazi was kidnapped by that you call ministers and governors. They came together, the senators, the ministers of our lands, they came together, put their heads together. They joined forces with the arrays of enemies inside the family of I, and then more hands, and that is how they harnessed the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if I am to justify their actions, I would have said, it is me, it is SN, it is Biafran that will lament Southern Kaduna. Because when you listen, you heard the man lament. He said, my wife and children and mothers were massacred. He said, my baby was massacred. Now, we are running out indigenous homes, going to IDP camps, which is more compared to indigenous homes, which we inherited, let it be in quote, which we inherited from our fathers. Now, Fulani terrorists are taking their lands and then send them to go to canopy. The security operatives all over here, they said there are over 200 in this area, and they said they cannot do anything to the Fulani terrorists, that they are. That simply don't note with what Danjuma said, that the terrorists could lend themselves with the security operatives. They shoot them, they escort them, they give them a shield when they are going for what? For the massacre. Thereafter, they will come to give you a press statement. And then the people in the community said, other place to go. But now arms have been taken over. You have seen over 700 being massacred in broad daylight in Plateau. And the governor of the East, and the pastors and the East, the ministers, who align themselves with this devilish act, now should go to Iwonyawu. Iwonyawu, you said you saw or you witnessed the Biafran genocide and the war. When you open your stinking mouth. But I am so ashamed to have seen that you hated him where you are. And then, hopefully, he's the second in command in that meeting as the Southeast Governors Forum chair. Then in that meeting, what you were planning was not help to see that freedom restored. That freedom you saw in 1960, and then you saw babies. When I listened to Philip Effiong was narrating and then said, we had just 128 rifles. We had just 128 rifles we were using to fight. He said the rest of the rifles, we got them from the Nigerian military government. He said as we put them down, we're picking up their arms. And you want your mouth to say, you witness during the war. These were not even weapons to fight. They had 100 and they were able to fight with their last blood. And you, at your age of this time, you are the one sitting down to plan of how to go and kidnap Simon, kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. Are loading and it is covered from the north down south. Instead of you to call Mazi Simon Ekpa and say, how can we align ourselves with what you are doing? Is the only way. When Ojukwu was putting everything in order, what the elders of did was that they started coming close to pay their loyalty and their allegiances to Ojukwu. Of Biafra, they all came together and saying, Ojukwu, we have seen it's only Biafra that will save heaven. It's only Biafra that will save us from this place. Because from 1900 to 1929 to 1935 to 1945, 54, 55, and to 1963, then 54, then we got 6. It has been massacre and pogrom of the Easterners from one point to another. So there is nothing like they were all giving their support to Ojukwu. And this gave the highest of doing what? Never going back. Because when you see your people are coming, they are coming to the realization of, is it because those days were not money mongers? They're not looking for too much money from one night, not looking for too much position. Because you people of these days, what you need is to become the president of Nigeria, to become the Senate president, the Speaker of the House of Assembly of Staff, to become the Chief of Army, to become the Chief of Navy, Air Force, the Secretary of Defense. So by so doing, you are our children to sacrifice. When your own children are in abroad, none of them are going through the depilatory conditions of what Nigerian children and relations they are doing in abroad. Over 500 recorded in Benue. He's talking about over 600. Luna now is talking about 50 something. Then, okay.
Well, Sonny, because I don't come out, so don't take 10 minutes. Hey!
No, I just say, maybe another people.
For those, sorry, I beg, make una look here. This is IDP camp in Enugu State. When we the talk of this IDP camp, it be like saying a mirage, na spiritual something we know they manifest. They are not telling you about this. Enugu State governor is going about to giving people money in the Enugu market today to come out and trade and eat and shop. What about these people in IDP camp? Who they speak for them? Who they give them? And let me tell you, Biafrans, many more are going to end up here. In case you have not, you don't on this IDP camp, look at it in full picture here. Look at what it looks like. People are living here. All these people you see here, they are Igbos. They are Biafrans. They are not from Benue State. This is in Enugu State. Read the caption. See the caption. No be film. No be movie. Na real. When we come here to fight, we no come here because we want anything. We no dey look for content. We no be content creators. We are freedom fighters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for that very addition that you have just made to let Biafrans know the situation.
Thank you so much for helping us to ring the bell for our minister.
So, Minister, finally, Minister have been cut off. So, I think we have to proceed and. Okay, just we use 1 minute to round up your tongue.
You don't do.
No, the matter is that many should come to their senses, because Biafra is about to swallow them, and the ministers and the pastors that themselves and partake in all this. The land of Biafra is to swallow them. That's the message I can give them now.
Thank you, my minister. Thank you so much. And now I come to my brother Gaddafi. With your experience that you have and the angle that you are in the security section, and I want you to look these enemies directly to their eyes and let them know the consequence of the step they want to take by inviting the enemies in our territory, by declaring war against their own people, and also educate the Biafrans about the consequence of that very speech that organizers is making, that move. Talk to us so that we'll get prepared for what is coming.
Thank you, my brother, my fellow comrade in the studio. What I want to say is that if you can remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are building from the foundation Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has laid. You can remember when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order that everyone that are holding political office is declared wanted, most wanted. Then, even to the extent when Buhari was going to Japan, men were waiting for Buhari to land so that they go vam him. I can remember that he had a meeting, a conference in Japan then. They sneak him out from the back door because men were willing. And let me tell you, it is those days that I used to pray, let my enemy live long to see what I will become in future. Me believe that when your enemy live long, you will never become anything for him to come and see. He will make sure you did not become anything for him to come and see. So the thing I want to say is that it's time we adopt that decree of anywhere you see them, arrest them. So both those in the homeland and those in abroad, we need to adopt the same thing that our leader has issued, the decree of an emergency approach, returning fire for fire. You know why they keep on doing it? Because they have a safe haven. They do it and go back to their house and sleep. That's why I see little thing, they are calling for military to come. First of all, let the military come. We are waiting for them to come. We are waiting for them to come. Let them come. Thank God I've used their mouth to declare Biafra war. So I want every Biafran to get ready, because they've declared the war will give to them. They have done so. So calling for referendum or calling for release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't see how it becomes declaration of war. But as they have done it and they are making move, they are sending their troops. Let them send their troops and come, and we are waiting for them. One thing you must know, if from 120 guns that withhold the war power for 3 years, I want you to reason how it will be now. Yes, they have developed. We are aware. We too have developed. So as it stands, I want to assure the Biafran people the best thing to do, because they have made our land a battlefield. So be it. The best thing I'm telling you is stay in your house so that you will not be hit with a bullet, because Biafran Liberation Army are going to confront them. What will happen in our land, the CNN and Al Jazeera, BBC, they will come. Nobody will pay them. They will come and report it. The issue is that stay in your house, because if you come out, these same people that have demanded for the military and the military has been given to them, they will still kill you. But let me tell you, as Prime Minister said, if they want to use you to make a propaganda tools, it is up to you. And whether one Nkrumini that reside in one local place or not, the land that is standing on top, we swallow him. You know why? The land is enjoying from got their independence through violence. So he's residing there and calling and rejoicing, military is coming, military. Let the military come. One thing you must know, the day they born a strong man in a community, there is another strong man born in another community in the same day. So our land will swallow them. Remember, their arrow will drink their blood. So what I want to say is that fear not. Those that are with us is more than them that are that is against us. We know those that are with us, and we know who we are. Our men are well able. Biafran Liberation Army are capable and well able. So fear not. I am talking to you that you should fear not. We are well able. The time has gone when they were shooting us behind. You know why they were shooting us behind? Because we are running back. So they shot us behind. Now we are going to face them head on. Fire, we return fire with fire. Thank God the Nkrumini has announced that we take a delivery from Zaria. It's not just Zaria. We take delivery now from all over the world. I can say it and I will say it again. Even this country that I decide, they ask us what we need. We told them. They write it down. So don't even think you can come there, intimidate us. No. We are batching them leg to leg, blood by blood, neighborhood by neighborhood. So let them come. Their arrow will drink their blood. So Biafran people, the best thing to do for yourself and for the government, Biafran Republic government in exile, the best thing you can do for yourself, we are agree to make sure that palliative, the little we can offer to you, we will give to you to show how good we are. Because we talk about palliative, that's why they are sharing money in Enugu. No wahala, we will teach them. They will follow, they will learn. Because our job is to teach them. Now, our leader, Mazen Nadekalo, declared that anywhere we see them, they are our enemy. I want to, by we adopting that same thing, maybe our Prime Minister will reconsider that order to issue it, that wherever they are, they do it because they do it and go back to their house and sleep. But this time, I say this time, we will show them that it's not the time that they shoot us behind because we are running. Now we will shoot ourselves face to face. So Biafran people, do yourself good by sitting at home. Your palliative will be delivered to you. Above all, when we decide to declare Republic of Biafra, we will take over. Biafran government will take over your feeding. So our Chi has made that provision, and our God, we will do it for you. But for now, sit at home. When they come, men that will confront them is there, are there waiting for them. Thank you, and God bless you. So fear not.
Thank you so much.
We are well able. 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 Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you. You have done justice to that very section. And now we are going to allow one of our comrades that have joined It is me again. Please kindly make your introduction, and you have heard from all our discussions. Make your contribution and speak to the BIAFRANS in 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Actually, the intention was to just come and listen to our people, not intending to contribute. But so many things comes to mind, and we begin to ask questions. How come there are a lot of people sabotaging us? Even Ojukwu never had this level of sabotage. The second phase of Biafra, which was Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, never had this level of sabotage. Now it has come obvious. Ohaneze means the people and their leader. The word, it is not Eze na Ona, Oha. It is Oha. The people first, before the leader. But now, there is nothing like the people again. It is now just the leaders. And there will never be leaders without the people. That makes them irrelevant. They are not existing. Iwanyanwu that have pledged the southeast, right from Anambra to Goja, this man has pledged us for years. It was Rocha Sokorocha that stopped him. That was one of the problems Rocha Sokorocha had in Imo State. Iwanyanwu had trailers scattered everywhere, caterpillars scattered everywhere. If we start to scatter the road, we're talking about erosion in southeast. It wasn't like that. It was at the advent of Iwanyanwu, his atrocities, his killings were not meant for a moment. No, he strategically built his killings forever. This is the person leading that group they call Oha Naeze. The people. Where is the people in their decision? If the people are saying, give us one man, let there be peace, then the man who is supposed to go and speak for us, I don't understand. This is where it beats my imagination. But I want to tell us, the Biafran people, to be strong and do not for any reason doubt. Lately, the army withdraw 165 students. These people are amateur. They are not qualified. They are just students because they lack men. The men they had lack morals. They are not motivated to fight. And I tell you, the Biafrans serving in army, even the Oduduwas, will not participate in this. So they lack men. They cannot persecute this thing that Ohaneze is calling them to do. This Ohaneze, I guess we should change their name. I feel ashamed calling them Oha because I'm part of the Oha. And these people are not speaking for me. But I tell you, the call they made is an effort in futility because the Nigeria army lack morals. Although they have equipment, look at what happened today in Ukraine. The European nations are training the Ukraine pilot on how to man the F-16 warplane. Yes, they have the equipment, but they don't have the manpower. Will it be under 1 minute that they will train and face Russia? This is the biggest question. So they don't have manpower. Our people should be strong and resolute. Strong and resolute. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, your contribution. You have done very well. And Biafrans are listening. For every Biafran that have been paying attention from the beginning of this very broadcast up to this minute, I appreciate every one of you. You have done very, very well. We thank you for paying attention to us up to this minute. And I want you to remember that in all the things that we are talking about here and people that are saying and what the Ohaneze Ndigbo is doing and the politicians are doing, remember, our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has responded. And in one of his responses, he said, if you declare state of emergency in Biafra land, we will have no choice than to declare Biafra. If they declare state of emergency in Biafra land, we are left with no choice than to declare Biafra. If you are watching us today, pay close attention and prepare yourself. I used to tell people on my program, whatever you hear from our Prime Minister, even when he is joking, take it serious. He doesn't just come and say words. Every single statement you hear from him, even when he's laughing and joking, take it serious. As we are rounding up on this very program, we are going to start our closing remark. And on this closing remark, as we proceed on our closing remark, if you have a call, please, my beloved brother Ugo, please, you can write out the numbers they can call. They can call through, I think, through our brother, our Deputy Prime Minister, Vam, or through Ugo or any other person they can be able to reach. Call in. While we are making our closing remark, if any call comes in, we can give a space for the call and answer the question. But while we wait for the calls, we will continue to make our closing remark, starting from our beloved sister, Ada Diorama, in the language of heaven. Speak to the
closing remark. How many minutes, Biko? So we'll be very time.
1 minute. Here's the remark. One minute, please. One minute. 1 minute.
Well, okay. I'm watching Kiabiama. And I hope that evidence here will take us at the one cable would you know Nanya. By na Bokano can carry daily eye. On one cose, or you don't know where to the Raja. So be can sit at your moyon and on a beer. Get no dragon. I wanted a mass and now the carnal was here. The least book man I would today. Now why if I name it, I was me gente. I laugh I would dragon. You go on again and sit at home for the mamma. And they will know what you make. Thank you, everybody. When they
Thank you, beloved sister.
And I make an honor in and do it to me. Down when I fetch Bugazella Mono in another Domamon on Nabania. Thank you.
Say thank you so much, my beloved sister. Now we call upon
hold on for the next there's a caller, please.
Okay.
Okay. 2 calls at the same time. I decline one and take the other one. Please, I'm going to put you on speaker now. You go ahead and speak because don't wait for me to talk again. Just speak. You have 1 minute, please.
Okay, I greet everybody. Actually, I was trying to make a contribution about what our Prime Minister said.
Can you be more audible? Your voice is very low, as if you're in the bedroom. Speak up more louder, please.
I was calling. Can you hear me now?
It's better. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was calling trying to touch hands about what our Prime Minister said when he was exposing Ejiofor. He said anytime Ejiofor would grant a statement, and now he granted an interview with the radio in Abuja, and he confessed right there that he was involved with the people that kidnapped Mazen Africa. So I was just trying to say that what our Prime Minister said have come true as well when he said anytime Ejiofor would grant interview, anytime he opened his mouth, only against and this should just happen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right.
Very wonderful contribution. So, any other call?
Yeah, there was another call. Let the call come back. Okay, the call is back. All right. Yeah, please, I'm going to put you on speaker right away, and you have 1 minute, okay?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hello.
Please, you have 1 minute. I've already put you on speaker. You have 1 minute. Please go ahead, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir. I want to use this opportunity to thank you people for what you people have been doing. I'm calling from Biafra land. I appreciate you people. God is your strength. I want you people to remain focused. Forget about what our people call Ohanese or is it Ohanese are doing. They cannot take us back. They cannot do anything more than what they have done before. What I believe is you people are the hope we have. we are remain strongly. Nothing that will prevent us from sit at home. Today, throughout today, everywhere, I'm calling all the way from Nsuka, everywhere is silent. Everywhere was, I don't know how I can describe it, just to show that the power belongs to the masses. So what they are doing, they are just doing what they don't know. If our prime minister say what they don't know is bigger than them, they don't know what is coming. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Straight on point. Okay. More calls?
No, go ahead. From my end, no. I don't know about it.
Okay. Battle Cry, are you there?
Yes, one minute.
Your closing remark, please. 1 minute.
Okay. I hope you don't mind if I don't show on the screen because I have something at hand here.
We can hear you clearly.
All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity to round up with my speech. Actually, I had a lot of things to say before, but immediately I saw what Brother Ugo displayed on the screen, I lost interest. Honestly, I just walked out because I don't know how our people can be sleeping in the bush, and people will call Ohaneze, Ndibo, are there shouting insecurity. And what pushed those people inside bush? Is it not insecurity? And what is the consequences of that insecurity? Is it not them shouting insecurity and going to Abuja to bring in military in an army uniform, whereas the repentant Boko Haram, they integrated into the society to come and do the mayhem, to terrorize people. Look at what that Benue priest said, that immediately one cow is killed, military will come in and kill a lot of them. So military is now in charge, helping the repentant Boko Haram to be killed. Anyway, I will drop it here. One thing I have to tell our people is that there's no trust. That we don't have this confidence in our hands and deal. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let us quickly take this call, please.
Okay.
All right, caller, I'm going to put you on speaker right away. You have 1 minute, please. Go ahead now.
Honestly, I want to thank every one of you in the house in the studio. Let me just put it very fast. What I want to suggest right now. This is our news of the day. I don't see the reason why they bring military to our villages to burn our house and release their own houses. You understand? Once they render any BIAFRANS building burn, then their own house will also be on fire. Then secondly, allow in the state. I want them to be, some of them not observe that people. If the outside people cannot come to our land and start to pay us, it's a fun. Then thirdly, this attitude we want to do, I think, this is a kind of a suggestion. If I have told my brother right now to list about 5 families that I can help, and when I send the money to my brother, he will do transfer to them, and they forward the teller to me. Then I can forward it to you back and other people will treat me like that. I think it will go a far for us to get even the amount we spend, so that after the people, we can gather up to the people that spend money and it's okay. This is the amount we give to our people. I think that will also help us. This is what I want to say.
Thank you very much. That's a very good suggestion. Thank you.
Thank you. Deputy Prime Minister, can make your closing remark.
Okay. While I make my closing remark, there was a caller. I hope she calls back. I think she's one of our own. Betty. Okay, she's calling back now. Let's take this call and then all right. Sorry, we lost it. Fellow BIAFRANS, we thank you for listening. I think the call should be over now. This is the last caller, please. After this call, we're not going to take another call. Please, I'm going to put you on speaker now. You are the last caller and you have 60 seconds, please. Do that very quickly.
Okay, thank you people very much for all your resilience, all your support. Please, my people, I want to tell my fellow Biafrans that these men you see here, nobody pays them a penny. But those DOS, and they're showing you their faces, they are all here, including our beautiful sister, Adadi Orama. We have to do this sit at home to show these people that we have rejected them because they don't love you people. And I suggest that time has come when this Ohanese will be visited one by one in their own homes because they don't know how you people are suffering. So look at the IDP camp in Enugu. If these men are not here fighting for you people, even now promising to do palliatives for you people, all of you will be somewhere else, not in your homes. Because the issue here is that they keep using Simon Ekpa's name to cover up. Simon is not the one causing the unrest in Southeast. It is happening in Plateau, in Benue, everywhere. So it is a general agenda for the Islamic people to Islamize all of you. I'm just supporting you people to please listen to these our brothers because they are doing so much. Nobody pays them a dime, rather they put their own money. So these men, they are lying to you people, they don't love you people, they don't want you people to sit at home doing what? Because government is losing money. When that money was not being lost, what have they done for you people with that money? Try and sit at home for these 2 weeks. I know it's too long, but if you consider what you will benefit, you will know that it's well worth it. Thank you, Biafrans, and thank you, brothers, all the media warriors. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Fellow Biafrans, and I'm going to draw my own curtain here. Thank you for listening to us. Do as Mazi Simon Ekpa has said, and we will get this victory. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Yeah. 247, please give us your closing remark.
Unmute. Unmute.
When we say call, you know go call now. When we dey close. So we are here now for 3 hours. Thank you, Biafrans. We don't hear everything. We don't understand. Who never understand that now? A lie. The last caller, that was sister that called last, have explained it to you. And I want those that are believing that they will go and they, oh God, that they are going to arrest Simon Ekpa, or they are coming to shut us up, or Finland will tell him not to fight for Biafra again. Let me tell you something. You know Jerry Lawrence of Ghana? You know what he did? If Simon will say even that I don't want to fight for Biafra again today, Jerry Lawrence, something worse than Jerry Lawrence will wake up, will rise up from Biafra land. And you know what that means? Your head will all go off your body. Thank you and good night from here.
Thank you so much. Our minister, give us your closing remark in a minute. Is the minister there? Minister Sonny. Gaddafi, please give us your closing remark in a minute. Gaddafi, are you there?
I am here.
Yeah, your closing remark in 1 minute.
All I want to say is that we will defeat our enemy. Military and otherwise, we will defeat them. In whichever way they come, we will defeat them. They will come in one way. They are not going to flee. They are going to be swallowed by our land. Our ancestors is at war.
Yes.
Biafra is a spirit. And what I want to say is that Any of their leg that step into our land are not going back. So take it or you leave it. Victory is assured. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Minister, are you there? Is the minister there? I can see him moving, but okay.
There is one thing about us, which MNK had said before. There is a method in our madness. And that method in our madness is that we will continue to draw to Biafra land. You will open your flanks up. As you open your flanks up, what happens? The Fulani terrorists will continue to invade your very... Before you come back from Biafra land with your body bags, your lands are taken over. So, ESN, Biafran Liberation Army, and our government in exile will continue to destroy the enemies that comes to Biafra land. One SNDB should understand, it's like bingos talking. And we are going to deal with every arsenal they bring to Biafra land.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that very brief and quick conclusion. Every Biafran that is watching us, those who are watching us, wherever you're watching from, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect every one of you. More especially those who are watching from Biafra land, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide and protect every one of you watching from Biafra land. No weapon of the enemy will overcome you. Every one of us in this very platform, the media warriors that are speaking daily basis, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect us and our families. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, wherever he is. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama guide and protect our Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile, wherever he is. Any hole they have dig for him, let them fall into it. Whatever plan they are making in secret and in open, they will never succeed. Our Prime Minister will never dash his foot against a stone. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will release angels to guide him in his going out and his coming in. Biafra is here. Every Biafran that is watching us, I want you to take this word into your own heart. If you want peace, prepare for war. Thank you so much, and see you again on Friday. Stay blessed. One family. One family.
This is it. IPOB, more guns and bullets. IPOB, more guns and bullets. IPOB, woto.
Anna, fun lesson.
Africa they are not people. Nobody's talking about it. Now, is this America that kill people in Benue State?
No.
Is this America that kill people in Kaduna?
Well, not. No.
To go to Nigeria, you enter a place to Lagos. Can you travel on the road to your village?
Well, not without finding out if it's safe. Well, for now I can, but not without me looking aside. If my car should break down around 7:30 p.m. along Lagos Ibadan Expressway, you may never see me again.
So is this America that going to stop you on the road?
No.
Igbo should be very, very proud and happy for what America is doing. They thought if they take the canoe away, Biafra will die. That's what they did. But they never know there was a Joshua somewhere.
That is waiting.
They would never know that there was a Joshua there. When
you know what somebody told me? You know what somebody told me? They said if they do anything to Ekpa, nobody have a clue who is going to come next. Maybe that one will come be, you know what I mean? See,
you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. he is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.